Welcome to this video from the Carleton University Library on finding government information. Government information can be defined as documents and/or publications that are produced at any level of government. And government information can be used as a primary and/or secondary source. As secondary literature, government information can be considered gray literature, that is, information published in formats not controlled by commercial publishing. There are 4 strategies that can be used for finding Canadian government information. 1. Do a Google Advanced Search. 2. Use government websites such as Canada.ca and Ontario.ca. 3. Use the Library of Parliament website. And 4. Use Carleton University Library subject guides. Our first strategy is to do a Google Advanced Search. This search option can be an efficient way to identify key online materials that are relevant to our projects, including legislation and policy documents. To get to the Advanced Search option, go to www.google.ca. And then, in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, click on Settings. Then choose Advanced Search. Let's do a search for information related to climate change. We'll put this search term in the first search field. And we'll use quotation marks to do a phrase search. Then, to narrow our search to federal government websites, we will go down to the site or domain field and enter gc.ca, because this is the domain for the federal government of Canada. And then we'll go to the blue Advanced Search box in the bottom middle of the screen and click. We can see that our results are now filtered to federal government websites, including Natural Resources Canada, International Canada, and Environment and Climate Change Canada. Our second strategy is to search government department or agency websites for internal documents such as annual reports or financial statements. To find the websites for given federal government departments, we can go to Canada.ca and we will choose the English version of the website. We will then scroll down the page and click on the link Departments and Agencies. This provides us with a list of the current departments and agencies, and let's choose Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada. We will click on the link to the website. Not all departmental websites will have links to internal documents. However, some might. For example, further down on this page, under About Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada, we click on the link About Our Department. We can see that there are a number of links that might lead to relevant documents, for example, the Planning and Reporting link. A similar strategy can be used to find provincial documents. For example, if we go to the Province of Ontario website at ontario.ca and scroll down the page, we see a link entitled Government. When we click on this link, in the middle of the screen, we see a link to Publications. On the Publications page, we can browse various catalogs using the left-hand navigation. We can click on Featured Publications in the middle of the page, and we can use the search field at the top of the page to also try to locate relevant documents. Our third strategy is to search the Library of Parliament website. Go to the website at https://lop.parl.ca. Here we can see that we can access government documents from the House of Commons, the Senate, and we can also search research publications that are published on a variety of public policy issues. To find a research publication, click on the drop-down menu, find a publication, and do a keyword search. We can also filter by topics, publication types, and year published. Our fourth and final strategy is to use the Public Policy and Administration Subject Guide on the Carleton University Library website. This guide can also be useful in helping us to identify and access resources specifically related to government policy. We'll go to the library homepage at library.carleton.ca, and under the Research Support column, we will click on the Guides link. Here we will click on the Subject Guides link. Using the alphabet, we will click on P for Public, and then the link to the Public Policy and Administration Subject Guide. This is the last link on this page. This guide provides a number of drop-down menus that can help find tools and materials related to public policy, including academic literature, media reports, and government documents. To access government documents, use the drop-down menu labeled Gray Literature. Open up the menu and scroll down until you come to the heading Government Information. Here you will find two links, one to a Carleton University Library Guide, Canadian Government, and here you will find links to information about government information and statistics, the government policy cycle, and parliamentary publications pre-Confederation. The second link is for Canadian federal government documents. When you click on this link, and then the English option, you get to the Government of Canada Publications page. Here you can search the over 500,000 publications available through the federal government. A government information librarian is available for individual research consultations as well as to answer general questions about finding government resources. You can find the contact information for the current government information librarian by going to the library homepage, using the Research Support drop-down menu in the top navigation, and clicking on Research Help. This help page contains a list of librarians and subject specialists organized alphabetically by the subject areas they support. To find the Government Information Librarian, scroll down the page until you come to Government Information. This is the end of this video.